Oh, there you are. I didn't see you there. I've been wondering where you've been all this time. Anyways, let's get to the video. What am I talking about today? Oh, I talk about a lot of things, don't I? I talk about like everything ranging from like Ireland to the Mother Jesus. And yeah, today I'm going to be talking about another album. Yeah, I haven't done that before. This is the third album of the week, even though I did an album review less than a week ago. But you know what? I don't care about your feelings, so we're going to do it anyways. So, for this album of the week, we have... Is the person who editing this, which is me, are you, Devin, in the future? Add dramatic drums or something. I don't know, just make it dramatic, okay? Anyways, let's stop horsing around, okay? Here's the actual album. Third album of the week is Everywhere at the End of Time. This album will break you. Obviously, it won't break you. I'm just joking because the person who made that video, I don't even know who they are. I watched their video on it. It was pretty good. But in the thumbnail, they put, "This album will break you." And I mean, it didn't break me, so yeah, I don't know. Essentially, Everywhere at the End of Time is someone by the name of The Caretaker. They've done a couple other work, but they're most notable for their album Everywhere at the End of Time. It has like 7 million views on YouTube. It's pretty popular. Well, it's decently popular, I will say. And Everywhere at the End of Time is to sum it up, their audio perception of what their audio description of what Alzheimer's is like and what losing memory is like and all that stupid little stuff that happens when you're like 80. Hopefully I don't have to go through that stuff. I mean, I probably will, but I mean, I'm not going to enjoy it. I've also heard a lot of people on TikTok, well, like a couple people, it's not that many. So, I don't want to generalize here. A lot of generalization happens on the internet, and it annoys me a little bit, so I don't want to be part of that. I don't want to feed into that culture. I don't even know what I'm saying, okay? All I'm trying to say is that there's a couple of people on TikTok who say that if you listen to this album, it's going to give you Alzheimer's and you're going to start forgetting shit. You're going to start forgetting what you even ate for breakfast this morning. I literally forgot what I ate for breakfast this morning, so they might be onto something, but no, it does not give you Alzheimer's, as far as I'm concerned. As far as I know. I don't know, there might be long-term effects to it. If there's long-term effects to it, that's pretty impressive for an album. Like, I don't think any album's ever done that before, but, you know, I don't think there is. I'm going to take my chances on this one. I'm going to say there isn't. And in that case, let's proceed forward with actually how good this album is instead of talking about everyone else's opinions on it. Let me give my opinion on it, damn it! Okay, there's a little theme to the album. The theme is like, kind of like old-timey music and like ballroom music, old stuff like that, old blues, kind of old ballroom, and it's pretty sweet and nice, and I like it. And yeah, and there's 6 segments to this album in total. I don't know if each segment is an album, I don't know, but I'm gonna count this entire thing as an album. And in that case, the entire album is 6 hours long, just in case you wanted to know that. So it's quite the meaty, thick album. This thing is The Caretaker went full wacko mode with this, and he just made the most girthy album he could, and quite frankly, I listened to the whole thing, so clearly it didn't die in vain. And yeah, the first section out of the 6 sections is pretty simple. It's just old-time ballroom music. It's pretty nice. The second section is like slightly more distorted, but you can't really tell. The third section's pretty distorted ballroom music, and it's still a jam to listen to. And then the fourth section, it takes quite a turn for the worst, if I'm going to be completely honest here. When I first got to the fourth section, it was like pretty late at night. It was like 12 or something, or 1. It was a while ago. It was probably a couple months ago. I didn't even have these LED lights. I only got these like, I don't know, like 2 months ago. And, well, I got kind of scared, you know, considering there's like a 1. I wasn't even 13, I was 12. I was 12 making videos. And essentially, I was pretty scared about it, considering I was in a dark room. I was listening to whatever the fuck this guy made. And, you know, I'm glad I stuck through it. Section 5 is kind of just more of Section 4, but not as intense. And Section 6 is probably the most powerful section, in my opinion, because it's very just silent, very quiet. Honestly, while I was listening to the album, I got a lot of stuff done. Like, I was like doing projects, managing stuff, I don't know, doing all that stupid shit while listening to this album. or while listening to like these last couple of sections and the first couple of sections. So if you want some like stuff to like listen as background music, like the first like 3 sections of the entire Everywhere at the End of Time, or EATEOT. I believe that's the abbreviation. Yeah, I might be wrong, but I don't care. And you know, this in the 6th section, something that I actually really like is that towards the end, there's a choir of angels as you die, and I think it's quite a cool moment. And I mean, I didn't cry or anything listening to it. I just thought it was like, you know, like I really made it far into my Alzheimer's trip, and at the end, after the choir of angels shut the fuck up, there is a minute of silence at the end for respect for the dead. There's also this trend on YouTube where people put liminal spaces or creepy images along with Everywhere at the End of Time music, and it's pretty cool. It gives me a little uncomfortable vibe, but I mean, I like it in a way. I don't know. It's stimulating in some way. Also, my air conditioning just came on, so sorry if that's a little loud. It might not be loud though, so I don't know what maybe I'm apologizing for nothing. I don't know. Anyways, do I recommend this album? That's tough to say because it's so long and it might not be everybody's cup of tea, but I definitely do think that whether it's your cup of tea or not, I feel like you should at least try and listen to it, at least the first section, because I think it's not that bad. Also, I don't know what's going on with my hair. Sorry, I just got out of the shower, so it's kind of greasy. I'm a little greased up, okay? Overall, I would say it's something that I recommend to just anybody if you're willing to take on the challenge, because 6 hours, it's like 6 hours and 30 minutes actually. It's quite the thick beast. And yeah, when you're dealing with a thick beast, you want to be a little careful. You want to be lubed up. So overall, I would recommend it, and if I had to rate it from 1 to 10, I would give it like a 7, because you know, it's not really a musical project that I'm listening to for the pleasure of listening to good music like I would most other albums that I've reviewed so far. It's more of a musical project that's just an experience that kind of just shows you a little insight to what Alzheimer's could be like, because no one knows for sure due to the fact that you just forget shit, and I mean, you can't really say what you're experiencing when you're in the middle of Alzheimer's. Most Alzheimer's patients are in denial that they're even forgetting shit. So that's pretty sad. And by the end, like the last like few months, you're just like a husk of a person. It's quite sad, to be completely honest with you. So yeah, this thing, 7 out of 10. You know, maybe an 8 out of 10. It's really good. I think Leyland Kirby, who's the real name, I'm gonna call him Leyland. Hey, Leyland, you're my friend at this point. I don't follow you on Twitter or anything. I don't follow you anywhere. I don't even know what you look like. But I'm just gonna say you're my friend. You know, you really outdid yourself this time. And overall, would recommend. I don't really have anything else to say. So goodbye.